Greetings and good day, YouTube and Twitch highlight watchers. How are you doing today? I myself am pretty excited to continue where we last left off in Path of Exile, which might be different from where you remember because I've been playing this game off stream. And I've been making some changes to my character, perks and stuff like that. So we're in the money right now in quotation marks, like we're doing a lot of good damage and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe you weren't. I'm not 100% sure. The last time I played this on stream, I'd have to look at my my list, then go from there. It has been quite a while. I gotta remember how to do the controls. Oh!
The picture is at...
I actually waited to do the safe house. We can start by doing the safe house today. I did the other ones, but this is like the primary safe house to reset the run or whatever, reset the syndicate thing. We should do that. Oh shit. That's a hell of a deal. Go, yeah, I mean, you go for it. US prices fluctuate at times, right? Certain companies will have certain types of deals for a certain limited amount of time, and then sometimes they'll go to their standard rate. I'm currently paying almost $100 a month for my internet right now, and it do goo,
Is at last clear.
right?
The picture is at last.
All right, there we go. We have activated the syndicate stuff. Do we want determination or pride? Can we activate vitality? No, we can't activate both. I was gonna ask if we could activate both vitality and one of these. Not yet. I think we might want to go for the armor. Then again, the longer they stay in our this little circle, the more damage we deal to them. So that might as well be worthwhile to check out. We might be risky doing this because we only have 74 mana for our spin to win. But it's not that big of a deal at the end of the day, I suppose. We'll either kick ass or we won't. And then we'll have to make changes in the future based on where we're causing issues, or not where we're causing issues, but where we're not meeting up to where we need to meet up to.
It can't be. It's the Forbidden Vault.
Hello there.
Found me at last. Very resourceful, John. I too am resourceful. Witness.
I looked away for 2 seconds, and you almost fucking obliterated me, chick.
Give in, John.
No. Why? My family, please.
Feel
No.
death's grip.
Yeah.
There's nothing that makes me feel so alive.
So we almost obliterated her right off the rip, which is amazing.
We can't let her escape.
So yeah, the prices of internet in the US can be quite high at times. We can't let her escape. Yeah, no, we gotta follow a little path. That's fine by me. Our audio was a little bit delayed there on my end. I don't know, like, I'm spinning the wind and nothing was happening. Like, what the hell? Gotta be very careful because we can run out of mana, and if we do, we'll probably DOA or dead in the water, not dead on arrival. Same exact thing makes sense. I do feel like we're doing a fuck ton of damage more than I used to do, so maybe it is worth the risk. That Despot Axe, we might want to try and go for. I don't know though. Yeah, we are Exodia their asses right now. We're just obliterating them all, and I absolutely love that. Like you dare challenge me? Do you know who I am? Do you? But yeah, you'll see anytime you see my character pause for a few moments, that's basically that moment where we've run out of mana. And you'll actually, if you like pay attention to the lower right hand corner of the screen, you'll see that small bar fluctuate. Wow, we almost got obliterated there. Holy shit. You'll see that small bar fluctuate every once in a while, and that's as soon as we stop hitting enough enemies. Actually, as soon as we stop hitting enemies in general, we lose mana. We have to be doing damage in order to be recovering our mana because we have mana leech. I'm trying to remember how we got the... Oh, we anointed our necklace. That's how we got the mana leech we currently have.
Hundreds of dead rotting soulless in the earth. What a meaningless waste.
Okay, so these are the bosses of the previous... Oh, wait a minute. We should be fine?
Mortal. You try and try and try to break us, and yet the Syndicate is immortal. Do you think...
Well, whatever she's going on about the Immortal Syndicate, I don't really care because I'm able to actually, like, literally fucking obliterate. Holy shit! Yeah, no, the changes that I made to my build are the good changes because... What even was that? Like... What the fuck? Stop running away, you coward.
Your soul burns for me.
Alright. So, we still need some more... health stuff of some description, right? Maybe vitality instead. For more regeneration. The damage is nice, but at the end of the day, if we're taking too much damage, it doesn't matter how much damage we're dealing. And now we gotta run... Wait, oh. Why is her volume... Like, it sounds like her volume's so much quieter than it should be. Whatever.
As Ariath bubbles over and spills into Rayclass, the
If it's too loud, I'll just make the adjustment later, but it seems like her volume is way too low right now. Nope. Didn't I already kill all you dumbasses? I guess I must have missed a few. That's fine by me. Oh, I also need to use my movement. I forgot about my movement, not using that. It's a pretty pet, and the reason it's a dragon, right? It's actually, well, less of a dragon, more of a worm, because I spent $60 on the worm collar pack a year ago or so, right? If I press K, these are all the cosmetic options I have, right? And you can have a couple of different pets. You can have a pet here, and a portal. So, like, you could have a flying pet and a ground pet, I guess. This is something that's only really shown whenever you go into, like, a main hub area and other people see it. I have it because it was one of the only packs that I liked visually, right? There's a lot of cosmetic options for this game, but I got the worm collar pack because I wanted to also get the stash tabs. And spending the money got me the in-game microtransaction points in order to get the stash tabs that I wanted. Mind you, you don't have to buy, like, you can play this game for free. You don't have to do the stash tabs. But if you want to have, like, a much more simplified time of things, because you only get 4 basic stash tabs. Right, and the basic stash tabs you can't like color coordinate, you can't rename, stuff like that. You just have 1, 2, 3, and 4. But with premium stash tabs, you have the coloration changes so you can kind of easier see them, and you could rename them and stuff like that.
Your soul burns for me.
I guess I couldn't hit her there? It's been a minute since I last did this fight, so I'm not 100% sure on what I need to be doing.
Burns for me.
In all honesty.
My mana is gone.
So we gotta stay out of that area. Oh, there we go. This is what we were waiting for.
Feel death will never come for an immortal.
You're no immortal. You're a thief. Nothing more.
Yeah, no.
You are owed a warrior's death, but the needs of the cause outweigh your own, Vegan. I take no pleasure in this. Your soul burns for me.
We are actually doing a lot better than it might seem like we're doing, because she's just a badass, right? This boss here is a complete badass. Yeah. I mean, at least the big difference between the games is, fuck. There technically aren't really wipes with this game. Your characters just get transferred over to standard, and if you don't know, in this game, standard is like all the previous league stuff. This is a league that I'm in right now, the Crucible League it's called, where you can level up your weapons and stuff like that. And standard is like, it has everything but Crucible League in it, basically, I think. Unless there's no league stuff in it, I don't know. I'm not sure about how standard is. I pretty much only play this game really, really hard for like a month, and then I kind of fall off from playing it. I play a little bit off stream, but once I get to around level 88, that's when I kind of start, like, I've played the game enough, but not that I don't enjoy it still, right? It's just that it's hard for me to continue to play it because it's just that that concept of, like, I've done the things that I need to do. Mind you, I've gone for, like, I haven't actually completed the game technically, right? I'm trying to remember all the damn controls now, and I don't remember them. There we go. Don't go in that portal. Just put it there so I have an easier time of things. We need to, like, wait a minute. I need her to go out of the little immortality mode right now. Fucker.
Your soul
Nope.
burns for me.
Yeah, my soul burns. Yeah. Fuck! Alright, I gotta step away. Be right back. But yeah, Tarkov doing the same thing for the thing. The big difference between that and also is when we die, we only lose our experience, and we don't have any experience to lose. So it's one of those types of situations where it's like, it's not, you know, the worst situation. I need to use my Blood Rage more, and I need to use my Berserk more, and I need to use my abilities more. I am fucking up by not using my abilities.
My mana is gone.
I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Like, I'm supposed to be in here or something? For a certain amount of time? Oh. Okay, I think I'm getting it.
Arise, my children. Submit.
Yeah. Okay, I get it now.
We must persevere. Too much hinges on this.
I get it now. That's kind of silly, but what the fuck killed me there? That's what a lot of this game is. A lot of this game is... What just killed me there? Oh, that's what killed me. Because it kills you again. Okay, how do I deal with that? Well, we have 2 more attempts. We should be able to do it on these 2 more attempts. God, I hope we can do it on these 2 more attempts. That'd be so annoying to have to redo everything again. Well, not everything again, but...
Your soul burns for me.
Nope. Use your mobility, you dumbass. You have it for a reason. Use it.
Your soul burns for me. Give your soul to me.
Alright, we will. So, we have to wait until she's out of range, I guess? I don't fucking know. It also doesn't help that, for whatever reason, we're having some issues today. The server might be having some fucky-wucky shit going on. You know? Because I'm noticing there's a couple of skips here, so...
Arise, my children. Feed, mortal. Feel death's grip.
Oh, we gotta avoid that skull.
Your
Got it.
cause will destroy you.
My cause fuels me.
Nope. Die.
Your molten god, Red Blade. Yours is one soul that
Now I imagine we've got that 4th one to hit.
Your soul burns for me.
I think we failed this one. Yep. Yep. So that part, I don't know what to do about it. We wait. It didn't show me any, like, oh, your soul burns for me. Where am I supposed to go there? That's kind of bullshit. We figured out how to deal with that one before. I fought her before, but I won the last time I fought her.
Cool winds.
Yeah. Ugh. So we basically have to redo all that again to get to that. That's so fucking annoying. And not redo it all, because it would be blank if we won, like it reset the thing. But we have to, like, reinvestigate again till we get all the information. Hopefully it's easier to get a hold of that information. I'm very annoyed by that. But at least we didn't have any experience, so it's not that big of a loss. We do have a couple of maps we can deal with. That's pretty neat. Oh yeah, that's right. I can probably do tier 10 maps, which are the highest tier I think I've ever done by, on my own. At least I think I can. Let's just do a raw. Let's just do a raw. Yeah, let's just do... Ah, fuck it. We'll do one of those maps. That might make things a lot more difficult, but I don't give a fuck right now. We're having a good time today. But yeah, with Escape from Tarkov, it's one of those things where, of course, you don't have to have it. But it's a lot more convenient if you do. It's a lot less stress when you have to fucking do the organization and stuff like that. But the big downside is there are wipes.
Your tolerance of the intolerable is admirable.
And... oh shit. Give me a T, give me a W, give me a Q, and give me a T. There we go, look at that. Anyways, the biggest thing for me is why that's more of a negative in Escape from Tarkov than with a game like this, is because in Escape from Tarkov, you can lose every single piece of equipment you gain. You can also gain more equipment than you've ever had, ever. But with the fact that they, like, handicap you, it's a little, like... it sucks that they don't have a way for you to grind into a slightly larger storage stash. Or something like that. At least I don't know if there is a way. I've never played EFT. The game that comes close is me playing the Cycle Frontier. And that game took a lot of its things that make me enjoy it and ripped those away. Like, one of the main reasons I enjoyed that game so much is because it didn't feel like, oh, I turned a corner, I got shot twice, I'm dead. Right? That was one of the biggest reasons why I was so, outside of the, you know, all the hackers I heard about before I watched that video, the wiggle that killed Tarkov, which I have no motivation to play that game after watching that. Mind you, there's a lot of games that are probably just as bad, if not worse, but a lot of the times with that kind of stuff, it's out of sight, out of mind. As soon as you become aware of something, it's that much harder to be like, oh, I can handle this. Because it's like, every single game you get in EFT, there's a higher chance, like, you're probably in that lobby with a hacker. And you have to hope that you're not going to get obliterated by them. Because, fuck me, I guess, right? Safe pockets, yeah. The safe pockets do make sense. But yeah, this is Crucible League right here. Where, like, we can pick one of our weapons and then have it gain experience with whatever bosses, like, enemies we summon. And then go from there. We're gonna undo the T so I can get my mana back. And we're gonna see how that feels with the damage. I mean, it doesn't feel that bad, in all honesty. But yeah, if we go here, we go to the axe, and the reason I'm going to the axe is because this sells for an additional magmatic orb. Or magmatic ores basically bank the amount of experience you have. So instead of banking 0.5 mil, we can almost bank 1 mil if we keep going here and doing this. I'm only going to go to 50%. I could defeat other stuff, but I'm only going to go to 50% because it's less likely that I die. And right now we actually are starting to gain experience, so I want to try and gain enough experience to get a level up. I will also say, I can do tier 10 maps, apparently. Yeah, you like that careful organization type stuff? I mean, see, like I said, that's the way that you enjoy that game. Other people enjoy being able to just throw stuff in a big-ass pile and then whatever, right? Move on with it. And that's fine. The only way that I discourage is those that hack. There's a part of me that's like, I guess I can kind of get where you're coming from at one section. If you're casual, like, if there's a casual game mode and you're hacking in the casual game mode, yeah, whatever. But there are professional level players that hack. And it's like, what are you doing? Because no matter what, if you hack in a tournament and you get caught, that's it. I can't trust them to never hack in a tournament again, you know what I mean? People can change, don't get me wrong, but... Oh, wait. Wait. I think I know who that's supposed to be. Fuck. I think that's supposed to be, Karn's master. That's kind of annoying. I don't know. I like being able to have a lot of organizational space. I always get slightly frustrated whenever I find myself running out of room. That's why I have the big ass warehouse that I have in my Minecraft build that I'm doing. Yeah, that is such an interesting playstyle, PvP avoidance. I understand it. I'm a bit competitive when it comes to stuff like that. I like that idea of PvP. Because, in all honesty, it's that feeling of, like, I triumphed over my opponent, right? Like, hell yeah. I like that when it comes to competitive games. Magnus? Stone, dude. Absolutely demolished my ass.
I cannot do this yet.
The fuck you can't? You just did. What? Well, let's at least complete this map so we can get the perk instead of... unless we've completed it before. But yeah, let's make sure we actually complete the map first by killing the boss. Otherwise, I would be more upset with myself than, you know, losing the amount of experience that we lost. Because at this point in time, whatever, you know?
Festa. Swarm.
Just die already. Thank you. Stampede, I am not fucking Mufasa. Stay away from me. Also, I guess we completed this map already? The Foundry? Hold on, if I press G and I look for Foundry... Is that not the boss? Is it that other fucker? Is that the boss? No. This dude is fucking... I'm brute forcing his ass. No. But...
Come on now, don't go all day.
Did I get fucked? Beat the boss on rare. This is rare. Yeah, this is sure as shit a rare map. Did I technically not beat the boss because there's other enemies here I need to defeat? Jesus fuck. Yeah, okay, so apparently there's other shit that I need to do. What the fuck is going on today? Like, this makes no sense to me. Why? I've technically not completed the Foundry map. Oh, fuck me. I didn't fucking mean to click there. That's so stupid. I'm at a complete and utter loss. Well, there's another boss level entity. No, that wasn't it. So I guess just fuck me.
Grasp. Speed. Absorb. Lash. Quicken.
Fucking okay. So I didn't like this. This came out of nowhere. First of all, second of all, I'm a bit upset about that. Because why the fuck wasn't the boss coming after me? That's actually like I'm actually kind of pissed off about that because whatever. Do we have another Foundry map? I doubt it. Here, Wasteland we can do. We do have another Foundry. Well, and a pier. Alright. We only have 2 Chaos Orbs. I've been using those. Ooh. Well, in that case. Stop with the reflect physical damage, damn it. That's the only damage that I do, game. That's one that we can do, I suppose. And that one, that is one that I suppose we can do as well. But yeah, that's always so cool to see, like, people avoid combat and stuff like that. And especially in games like that, like, I personally don't quite get it. Because that's from my perspective, right? My perspective, like, I like that idea of being combative. Maybe I should be using Sand Stance more often, in all honesty. We take less damage from outside locations. If we need to do more damage, we can always change to to Blood Stance. But with this area of effect, I think it's more worthwhile. Does it also increase our speed? More area of effect by 15%, 5% less damage. That's not... I think the area of effect might be way better to have. Unless I'm misreading that. Hold on. More area damage while in blood. Oh, okay, so it's the opposite. Got it, never mind. So it's 15% less area damage, which I have no idea what exactly that means, in all honesty. Area damage could fucking mean AoE damage, and we don't do AoE damage. I know that's not exactly what it is, because I guarantee you if I switch to stance, to blood, I'm going to be doing way more damage. Observe! Right? And you can tell we're doing... Can't stop spinning in that situation. I tried to pick up the Bless Orb. You moron. Cannot stop spinning. Never stop spinning until you're done with the damn map. What are you doing? And stay in Sand Stance. You're doing the... If you're gonna have pride, stay in stand. Stand, not stand. Well, yeah, that's something that I, as much as I don't understand it from my perspective, I do appreciate that there are individuals that exist I do feel sorry for some of those individuals because I am primarily PvP, and at the point that I've gotten in a game like that, because of the Cycle Frontier, I shoot first, ask questions never. Right? That might be a worthy thing to pick up. That mana regeneration's actually pretty damn good. We'll wait to do the rituals till after we finish the map. Hey, the cartographer thing has paid for itself almost. Love to see that.
My mana is gone.
I need to up my mana stuff before I use some of these stances that I'm using, because that's going to get me killed more often than not currently. Ooh, shit. 2 siege maps. They're low tier if I'm not mistaken. No, tier 9, never mind. I saw that gray coloration and I was like, oh. No, they are definitely not low tier maps. Stop, the strand map was. Stop trying to pick shit up when you're in the middle of enemies, you idiot. Like, you definitely don't want to get yourself killed again. Hello, McFly? Yeah, I think it's better to lose the damage a little bit and just obliterate who we can. Well, I've talked to randoms, but more often than not, like I said, more often than not, I shoot first, ask questions never. Alright, after the shit that I've had to deal with, trust me, it's one of those things where, yeah, I do talk to randoms, right? But I haven't, anytime I would have played that game, I've not. Mind you, I don't play that game anymore because multitude of reasons. At least I won't play it on stream. But yeah, I do sometimes let them do their own thing, but so often are the betrayers the ones that piss me off. Not because they killed me, it's because it's like, why? Like, you don't have to be a dick about shit like that. So it became a thing where I would just end people after that because I was like, you know what? There was one time I let one dude live, and that dude later came around and killed me after I was in the middle of a fight, and like he said some bullshit. Oh, I do know, hilariously enough, one person that killed me in the Cycle Frontier, who I still say they might have killed me, but they definitely were one of those individuals that you would classify as not a good player. They clipped that moment, and I kind of laughed because I was like, they clipped me getting killed by them as a means to show, like, this not good player killed you or whatever. And it's like, just because, like, the best player in a game could get obliterated by a random noob if the fucking circumstances align. That doesn't mean anything. Well, shit. I can sell this then, right? Because if I go to uniques, we already have one there. So there's two different claws we need. We need the Allure, and we need the other one. This might be one of the best, or better, I should say, melee weapons. Not the best, but a better one for sure. There's not, like, a lot of the unique weapons are very meh, in my opinion. They would only work with a very specific type of build, and I don't necessarily enjoy doing those types of builds. Again, a matter of perspective. On my end, I don't enjoy it, but other people, yeah, other people really, really enjoy making builds that are very niche or tunnel visioned, if you will, with a specific goal in mind, or they need a specific set of gear in order to make it work. And mind you, those types of builds are sometimes some of the strongest because of how they interact, like how the items interact with each other. Casts Firestorm. Well, I didn't really want to pick that up, but I guess because we did, oh well. Or I can just drop it on my inventory like that. Yeah. In a lot of cases, too, sometimes you kind of have that feeling to assume the worst, even if the worst isn't going to come to pass, and just take action. Hey! Like I said, it doesn't matter. Oh, fuck. It doesn't matter what your skill level is at the end of the day. I gotta focus up a little bit. Give me a second. Because I gotta kill at least one of these fuckers before I die. Okay, we're good. Anyway, like literally, somebody who's never played a video game in their life could defeat the best player in the world in that game if the circumstances align properly. Oh shit, we're losing health there. I'm like, why am I dying? Because we're on poison right now. Well, the main goal is to complete the passives as much as I do not remember where I wanted to go with this. Oh man. Wait, it's coming back to me? Yeah, blight stuff, I think. Did we want to go up the blight path here, or was there other paths that I wanted to take first? No, I think increased damage is where I wanted to go with it, at least first. And then... I think I did the math before, and it's more efficient to go 4, 8, 12, 22 extra % chance for blight encounter. Additional rewards chest. We could gain... What's better? Additional rewards or more maps? Probably more maps if you really think about it. We might not even go down that path though, in all honesty. I guess go for the duplicate right there because I do want to get the monster damage. I want to get up to here. Right? Double the durability of the Ichor pumps as well as our minions and towers dealing more damage. Right? That, at the end of the day, is going to be more worthwhile than even I could possibly imagine. Now, the downside is after doing a tier 9 map, while dying once, I believe, we've only gained 5% of the experience to level up. So damn, is it going to take a while to level up. But yeah, hell, I actually got into a fight with a duo squad in the Psycho Frontier when I was playing with Redneck against one of those, like, best player in the game. And if I didn't get that fucking glitch where I healed and I went to switch to my weapon and I could not shoot my weapon, probably would have won that fight.
Greetings.
But because of a stupid glitch, I could not follow through, and that's very aggravating. Not the reason why I quit cold turkey the cycle. That has to do a lot with the developers and, you know, how they how they've treated certain players of theirs, as well as just how they're doing the development of the game itself. Like, they're doing, instead of doing one step forward, they're doing one step to the right, 2 steps to the left, 4 steps back, 1 step to the right, 2 steps back. And it's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, you have such a great idea for a game, but you're squandering it because you want to have it, like, you don't know what you want, it feels like.
Return to Kitama.
Mind you, the only games that I have not put the cycle on trial yet, because I do in a couple of months from now possibly want to install it again and check it out and see what the fuck its state is currently at. And I do want to check it out at least one more time before I decide whether or not to put it on trial. Apex Legends and Let It Die are 2 games that I refuse to play. For a combination of reasons. A good portion of it has to do with, like, again, the way the developers treat the game. And games that I've never played, well, I played once or twice, but will probably never play just because of it, involve Dead by Daylight, as well as Escape from, not Escape from Tarkov. That's your fault for talking about Escape from Tarkov. No, the game that I'm talking about is Siege. Rainbow Six Siege. That game is a game and hilarious enough, the map dropping actually reminded me of the name of the game. Real talk. I saw Siege and I was like, oh yeah, that's right, Rainbow Six Siege. Yeah. I'm worried that it'll be worse, but we'll see. Rainbow Six Siege, the community ruined the game. The only way people can get me to play that is they would have to buy the game for me, for one thing, and they'd have to be like, alright, we got a whole group to play, and we don't give a fuck about winning. Like, of course it would be like, I would try my damnedest, right? Of course I would. But I'm gonna play it casually as fuck. No try-hard bullshit. If I ever were to play that with a group of people. And it'd be a group of people from the community. There's no way I could play that with randos ever again. The community ruined that game for me, in all honesty. There's quite a few people that aren't bad apples, if you will, but the bad apples spoiled the bunch for me. Every time I think about that game, I get a bitter taste in my mouth. But yeah, apparently they've not really updated their, like, they've not given out any released information about what they plan to do in the future. They've kind of gone dead silent on, like, any of their future plans. Again, it's been a while since I've heard or looked anything up regarding the cycle. Hell, it's been a while since I've seen any of the people that I follow playing that game. And that's saying a lot because I know for a fact I follow a handful of people that do, or that used to play the Cycle Frontier a lot. So that's not a good sign. But I will say, I can't be too upset due to the fact that that genre of games is starting to become a thing. Like the looter shooter, the EFT style looter shooters are becoming more prevalent. Marauders, I've heard, is actually decent. Might have to check that out. It's gonna be jarring for me personally because of the idea that it's World War II gear, equipment, weapons, and gear, and all that shit. But you're traveling in a damn spaceship. That's armor. Currency. Okay, we got it. Can you die? Thank you, Jesus. The splinters is what I wanted to get. That's why I did the currency one. Because the currency dudes have splinters. And I think I've got like a 0.01% chance for a splinter to drop as an emblem. And I need 4 different emblems in order to, like these timeless splinters, I need an emblem of different types in order to upgrade my map device. Which, it's not as difficult to do as you would think to get 100 splinters. Like, when you first start doing it, it feels like it's a damn near impossible task. Nigh improbable, right? But as you go along, please don't kill me. That's so rude. Why would you do such a thing? Oh, we're dead. Yeah, no, they fucking swarmed me, froze me, and killed me. That's rude. That was rude as fuck. Well, we lost 10% of we had 12% experience. That was the highest experience we got all night, and we lost it. So that's a little bit of a shame. I know there's a couple of different abilities I could have right now that would actually make me, like, better off. One of the other things is grinding the lower tier maps, but damn, is it, like, it's like 2% experience per map. It does not feel worth it to do that. You know, as much as I like the breaches, thinking about it, I could potentially get rid of breaches. Right? Because I do like them. And I do want to do them until I can get that chest plate or whatever the hell it's called. Because if you get 20 of the rings, then what ends up happening is if you sell them to a merchant, you get a piece of armor. I don't know if it's actually important at all. Ooh, Eldritch. Red's at the bottom, correct? I mean, it doesn't matter which one we do here. Red's at the bottom. Yes, it is. Adds fire damage to spells. Well, we're not a spellcaster, so we have nothing to worry about when it comes to that. I saw it a hair, a fraction of a hair too late. I saw it. That is a damn shame. But yeah, we're currently at that stage where I have no idea what I'm going to be playing over the next couple of weeks. The big thing is a lot of the games that I do want to play, I'm delaying on playing on stream or playing at all. Because I know it's one of those weird things where it probably won't take me nearly as long as I feel. But I'm just worried about having to take a delay. Because I want to focus primarily on Armored Core for at least a couple of days. Right? Like, I'll only play Armored Core when it comes out, which is in 2 months' time. And I did the math. And I would have about 72 hours in order to beat whatever games I want to beat. So I'm thinking about it, and I could probably play Dishonored 1 and 2 and beat those games, right? But I did some math, and give or take a couple of hours, I have about 72. Is the gauntlet what I need to go through in order to fight the boss here?
Contest.
Yeah, it is. Oh, well, now this is just annoying.
Absorb. Lash.
This is an interesting boss fight. I kind of like it. You have to go through a gauntlet of traps to get to the boss and fight him.
Toughen.
Yeah. Crystal or map. Let's go. Love to see it. That's the main goal right there, doing this. I love how I've done this so many times now. I've gotten experience points in the damage for the blight maps, but I've never stuck with it, or I haven't stuck with it yet, due to the fact that I keep finding better uses of the perks, so I will get rid of the Atlas passive perks and put them somewhere else till later. And remind you, thinking about it, that could be something that I forgot to do when it comes to the Atlas passive stuff. Oh, I did do a couple of contracts off stream. I don't know if I got to level 88 on stream or off stream. I can't remember. Do we have a siege map we've done before? Let's just put all of our shit away first of all. Miscellaneous. This is going to be like, oh, identify it before. Yeah, identify it before. Oh, that's actually something we could. Never mind. But yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 14, so we just need 6 more of these in order to get done what I want to get done. But after I get these breach rings, then I'm probably going to want to get rid of breaches, because as much as I like them, they're not
Godslayer.
the most efficient of content, if that makes any sense, right? Like, with the beasts, you can sacrifice beasts to craft new gear and enchantments on items and stuff like that, which is cool. With the delve stuff, you could re-roll gear, right? Like, see if you get better stats on gear and stuff like that, as well as like gain a bunch of resources and stuff like that. Timeless, you have to do timeless emblems in order to improve your map device. And you can get your map device in a 5 thing, right? You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's a middle one, right? And stuff like that. I will say, now that I'm thinking about it, let's look at our currency items. Let's go exotic. No, not exotic. It's fragments. Yeah, right here. So this is the fragments that we have. The middle stuff is timeless stuff, right? Timeless stuff is, we would need, we're closest to getting a Empire, a Vol, then Karwi, and then Maraketh. We need an emblem for each one of these. It doesn't matter which one, but we need 4 emblems in order to place them in here. And then we need to complete the objective after we place them in here and activate it in order to do that, right? I completed that map, so in fact I can actually show off what I'm talking about by doing this. If I do shift and I take 1 here, and I do this and I take 1 here, and then I do shift and I take 1 here, shift and I take 1 here. Now, you put this in the map device, like so, and it will say activate, right? And this is a map, basically, right? The apex of sacrifice. Will we be able to do it? I don't think so, but maybe. It's been a while. Been a couple levels since last we attempted to do this, right? So who knows? Maybe we'll be good to go. I think this is technically a low, not too low. Since it's level 70. But yeah, I've attempted this map once before, and I died like several times before even getting past the first boss. So hopefully I can get past the first couple of bosses without dying. Because I think it gets, like, everything gets leveled up once every time you go up a new layer of this tower. Also, another fun fact of why we died so many times is because of the chaos resistance we used to have was non-existent. And then I'm almost at 0% extra damage. I messed up there. I should have used that and then attacked. If I had done that, we would have been fine, but that I need to use my damn abilities more often. That's my biggest detriment so far. It's been so long since I played this that I'm forgetting to utilize my abilities. One of the other things is I guess I could try and get more shield, but I don't know how much that would help. In all honesty. First boss. Well, this is definitely much better than we did last time, that's for sure. Fuck, I saw that hammer go up, and I'm like, I shouldn't be stopping here, I should move. And I didn't listen to myself. I thought, nah, it'll be fine. No, it won't. If you see an attack coming, if it's a fucking charge attack, get out of the way. The amount of damage that it's going to do to you is going to be ridiculous. If any enemy's doing a charge attack, I don't think it matters what that enemy is or what level it is, it will fucking your day right up. Oh, you fucking cheating whore. Really? So the first one I could beat, no issue. The second one can't give me the fucking time of day? Really? Like, what the fuck is this bullshit, man? It's so fucking stupid. Honestly. So the Apex of Sacrifice is something that we shouldn't attempt for a while, I guess, until we're way over leveled. Because this is some bullshit. I didn't have this much trouble last time, did I? Or maybe there's some weird fucking Ornstein and Smog shit going on right now. Yeah, fuck this map. This map, I'm just dying to this asshole. And, like, I'm barely getting touched by the electrical thing, and it's fucking obliterating me. Hot as a motherfucker today, though. That's for sure. We are just missing the Armory map. We're missing the Ramparts, the Overgrown, and the Cold River. And the Foundry. We could attempt it, but I don't want to. Not right now, at least. The fuck does players cannot regenerate life, mana, or energy shield? If we have leech, that's not regeneration, right? We can do that. We can do this if leech is fine. Yeah, she's not interested in low tier maps like this. She's interested in tier 9 and 10. Holy shit. Hopefully, that'll stop bothering me now. I hate when it gets this hot. I really do. Where it's like, oh, hey, I hope you enjoy, you know, sweating your bells off, because you're gonna sweat your bells off. Fucking hate heat like that. This is a map that we've done before, so we should be fine to do it again.
I cannot do this yet.
Alright, right now I'm just doing this. We might play a couple of games tonight, in all honesty. We might play the, like, wrap up with this in a half hour or so, and then we might switch over to War Thunder for a little bit, or I don't know. We'll decide. We'll decide what we do then, because today's just one of those days where I feel very floaty when it comes to games. Right? I kind of am. I probably should. You know what I probably should do? I probably should pick low tier maps to do on rare difficulty and just play it with one hand, because that's how strong we currently are. Right? There's not a lot that could threaten us. Oh yeah, no. For a map like this, though, it definitely does threaten us. We got to be careful as fuck, because any damage over time effects are really gonna fuck us up, unless we were to use a potion, a flask. You can't handle my strongest potions. Because, yeah, we're not regenning any of our damage. This is... I mean, I'm glad that leech works, otherwise we wouldn't be able to do this map. But yeah, it's quite interesting to see it in motion. We also have to be very fucking careful with our mana management, I just realized. Because if we run out, we have to hit a flask. We can't just be like, oh, give it a couple seconds and then I can attack again. With this build, this actually isn't that bad of a map. But yeah, as you can see, the amount of experience we're gaining is like astronomically low. Ignites me when active, so we're on. Oh, we're just fucking dead. Ah, detonates nearby corpses. Okay. Gotta pay attention to that kind of shit, Chief. If you don't pay attention to it, what's gonna end up happening is you're gonna end up fucking dead. You're gonna end up fucking dead. Like you did right there, you fucking idiot. So yeah, back to talking a little bit about looter shooter type games. I do hope that genre kind of explodes a little bit more, because those are like, I don't really enjoy battle royales as much as I used to. Right? And Kindling Orb. And a 2-stone ring raid circle. Ugh. Where like, anytime I play those games in the future, I might start out by being friendly, but as soon as I start getting betrayed, that's where it's gonna be like, all right, we're back to being shoot on sight, KOS, no matter what. And it is going to be interesting what types of looter shooters come out in the future, because just like with the Battle Royale, right? That game came into existence first as a mod. Hell, I would bet that Escape from Tarkov has its life, like, the mod that I'm talking about, that the DayZ mod or whatever, the Arma mod. Arma mod's where it started, then it became DayZ, if I'm not mistaken. And then after DayZ, a whole bunch of them started coming out, right? Like, H1Z1, PUBG, the culling was somewhat popular at the time it came out. Right? But the game that really set BR on the fucking pedestal of gaming would definitely have to have been Fortnite. Right? And at this point, for me, as much as I don't care for that game, for a multitude of reasons, it is mad fucking impressive that they have so many IPs that they could fuck around with, you know? Like, it's probably not too far of a stretch to call Fortnite the biggest crossover in gaming? Am I mistaken? Oh, this fucking map. Okay, this one I actually have to focus on a little bit. Just a little bit, though. Alright, let's go. And we have 2% experience to show for it. I feel like we've done so much, got so far, and nothing to show for it. It's fucking great. Oh! I've heard about the Stalker series. I've also heard about Metro. I have the Metro games. I gotta go through my list of games and figure out what the hell I'm gonna be playing on the start of next Friday, because I do want to play a couple of games. Maybe I'll dive on into Metro a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. Depending on what kind of bugs you have to deal with in a game, bugs don't really bother me, right? Like, if they're game-breaking bugs and they crash the game or they corrupt your save file, those are the type of bugs that I'm like, yeah, you know what? Nah, I'm good. I'm good, Chief. Thanks, though. Now, mind you, I'm okay with, like, experiencing a bug once or twice, but if it's like, oh, if you do a certain mission in a certain way, it corrupts your save file, you gotta restart the entire fucking game, that's where I start to be like, you know what? Nah, I ain't gonna do that shit right there, Chief. That ain't something for me.
Hail, Godslayer.
I gotta make sure I don't accidentally make a ring or something like that, because that's the last thing that I want. I want the currency items that we get for selling all this shit. %7 damage taken recouped as life. So that's basically doing just a 7% damage reduction across the board. Okay.
Hail, Godslayer.
Vampire bloodlines? Really? Is Vampire Bloodlines the sequel to Masquerade Ball? Or is it Vampire Bloodlines Masquerade? Is that the full name of that game? So it would definitely come up with me. The crashes would bother me, because I do a lot of side content type stuff. The sequel to Vampire Redemption. Okay. Cool. Cool. You know, I was thinking about possibly playing a game. It didn't receive a lot of, like, good reviews, or a lot of people didn't talk about it. But that vampire game, like the VAMPYRE game, I don't know much about it other than apparently it's not very good. But I want to check that game out just because everyone's saying it's not very good. Maybe I'll find enjoyment in it or something like that. I'm almost tempted to do one of those temples, but I'm like, I'm gonna blame the heat on why I'm like, I like do not feel like doing another map, but I'm going to do one more map in this game and then possibly switch. This might be, I've said this a couple of times, but I might end up making this be like the most games I've ever switched to, because we're gonna do one more map, I think, and then do our little wrap-up spiel for YouTube and Twitch highlight watchers. and then possibly dive on into a different game. I don't know which one yet. Maybe some War Thunder for a couple of hours. I like that game. Let me go to maps. Take your time. Got a lot of siege maps. This carrier siege map. Don't mind if I do. Oh, the Maven wants to view this map. Cool. Cool. Okay, I did hear about the third one. I always thought there was only, yeah, it is Bloodlines Masquerade. Or am I mistaken? Eh, whatever. I heard about the third one a little bit, but I've not, like, no other information about that game other than it's released. And I've not really looked it up because I've never played those games. And a lot of the time, if games go under my radar and I've never played them, my interest in them is like, meh. Right? If it's a game that I know about, for example, Armored Core 6, and it's a game I played in the past, my interest of that game would be pretty high. Right? But because I've never really heard of it, I've seen a little bit here and there of the games. They do look interesting. They look difficult as fuck as well, but fun. World of Darkness, Vampire the Masquerade, okay, that's how the title goes. Yeah, I fucking could not. Wow, that's a lot of shit I gotta look at. I did not realize exactly how the title went. The heat definitely makes one lethargic, that's for sure. So these are information with enchantments on them, so if I were to identify this, interesting. So this should remain having 34% lightning resistance even if I were to change it, right? No, incorrect, I think. I need to find some piece of equipment in order to make it, ooh, a foundry map. We need one of these. Players are cursed with temporal chains. Any other maps? I'm glad I did go back and look through all this. There's a part of me that was like, I'm not gonna look through all that bullshit. Unless that's technically a crafted thing. It probably is a crafted thing. We'll figure it out. It does feel nice for the most part to kind of just be able to, like, not pay attention and get some shit done, you know? Like, regardless of how long I played this game today, or, for some reason I wasn't spinning to win. Like I was stuck on something. Like, even though I'm kind of just meh right now and not playing it for long, we've still completed a couple maps and gotten the Atlas perks, Atlas passives. it'll take a bit of grind in order to get the experience that we need to level up again. So, none of that, I don't think. Shit, where? Really? There we go. That's kind of crazy. Damn, only one splinter. Oh, shit. I just remembered. I just realized. If I'm not mistaken. Yep. So I need to, once again, I am asking you to give me these perk points back in order to get a total of a 1% chance for any timeless splinters to drop as timeless emblems instead. That's what I need. Fuck. For a minute, I was like, man, I can't help but feeling like I'm missing out on perk points for the map. Yeah, you are. I might do a bunch of tier 6, tier 7 maps off stream. Again, I haven't really played this game too much off stream lately. That's one of the reasons why I'm gonna do like a fucking ridiculous amount. Because at the end of the day, it's probably gonna be like 2 experience points per map, or percent or whatever. But I keep dying to like one rare enemy that just has a one attack that could do more damage. I know there's ways to fix that, but oh yeah, no, the Pavonis guys, Pavonis Interactive are 2 thumbs up. They got their start as a modding team for XCOM 2, if I'm not mistaken. And then they worked on the not the DLC. They worked on the what the fuck is the name of the game? XCOM Chimera Squad, I believe that they worked on primarily. Maybe? Unless they worked on the DLC of XCOM 2. I can't quite recall which one it is. Regardless, they've done something with the XCOM series. I'm leaning towards mod, now that I think about it. I'm fairly certain they might have worked on the War of the Chosen. Who knows? Maybe that could be a replacement to our current axe. But yeah, I've yet to find one of those. Well, we need to put resources into it for sure, outside of the fact that it's not 6-link, you know? I didn't realize that the game was technically that incomplete. I mean, I knew it was incomplete, but I didn't realize by that much. That's actually fucking phenomenal. That's the kind of shit that I like to hear. Hell, maybe it's a good thing that I got distracted by other games and ended up not finishing my previous playthrough. Yeah, I love that kind of stuff. Well, it's not only that they dream big, it's that they've so far proven that they are willing to fucking put the time and effort in to get done what they want to get done. Right? They're very transparent about how things are going, from what I've gathered. It's companies like that, like gaming companies like that, that have me keep my faith in modern gaming, you know? It's that kind of shit that makes me go, yeah, games are still good.
Kill. Quit. Protect.
Please just stop fucking summoning twins in. Thanks, Maven, for summoning in a twin. I appreciate. Oh, protect. You. I can't do any oh no, never mind. That's not right. The shield prevents all damage.
Grass. Protect. Lash. Dead.
Pavonas don't let EA buy you. I know exactly what EA does. They did that to Maxis. They did it to fucking every company. Fucking vampires. It's kind of funny. Speaking of companies that, like, have pretty much lost most, if not all, faith in... Like, the players have lost all faith in the company, right? Konami has a chance to regain a lot of some of that faith, a lot of some of it, right? Because Konami will still be like, fuck off for me. But if they don't fuck up the remakes, the Metal Gear remakes that they're going to come out with, because, again, it was part of my, like, little thought process, as well as kind of confirmed in an interview, that the reason that they're starting with Metal Gear Solid 5 is because in the timeline, that's when Metal Gear Solid... not Metal Gear Solid 5, Metal Gear Solid 3, my apologies. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. I don't know why I said 5. Probably because I was playing a little bit of 5 off stream yesterday. Anyways. Or not yesterday, earlier today. I don't know why I said yesterday. Anyway, we can't do that one. We could increase pack size easily enough. Immune to physical, yeah, we wouldn't be able to do shit against them. Anyway, as I was saying, the reason I started with Metal Gear Solid 3, aka Metal Gear Solid Sigma, or whatever bullshit they're calling it, is because that's when it takes place in the timeline. It is technically the first game
Scratching up some treasure
that
chests.
happens timeline-wise. I mean, if I ever do play MechWarrior Online, I'd probably do whenever it comes around to it, because sometimes it shows, I've seen it once or twice show up in the sponsored section of Stream Elements. I am probably going to take a sponsored stream in some time in the future in order to get that SSD that I want, like a secondary SSD, so I could not have to worry about uninstalling games and stuff like that. But yeah, maybe I will, because if MechWarrior Online is a Metal Gear warm-up, which if I wanted to warm up for Metal Gear, I would play Metal Gear, right? regardless, the point I was trying to make is that Konami can earn a bit of that faith back that they lost if they don't fuck up the remakes. They're gonna start with 3, and they're slowly gonna remake all of the games based on timeline order. So it's probably gonna go 3, Peace Walker, 5, maybe 5. If they did 5, it would be because they would. If they do anything with 5, I feel like it would be like a DLC that actually finishes the fucking game. Because again, Konami, the fucking assholes that they are, had that game get released when it was only 66% of the way complete. So like, if they were to do, I don't know what you would call it, a remake, whatever, of 5, that would be nice. Regardless if they do a remake or not, after the games that lead up to Metal Gear 2, then Metal Gear Solid, all the way back up to Metal Gear Solid 4, possibly. Mind you, I don't know if I would consider Metal Gear Solid 4 needing a remake, but thank fuck that it's eventually gonna come out on modern systems. Finally, after fucking 10,000 years, they realized that they could make way more money if they just released the games on modern systems. And not only are they releasing games on modern systems, they're also remaking one of the what is hailed as best Metal Gear games, according to a lot. Fuck off with these rare enemies, man. Like, these fucking rare enemies are sometimes way worse than the bosses. Like, that pisses me off. The only reason we died to that fucker is because he has overwhelms physical resistance. Also, we completed this map and I lost all the experience that I gained, so whatever. Whatever. Nah, logical did commands and stuff like that, but if I ever wanted to do something like that, I would do it myself. I'd figure out how to do the gold stuff or whatever, and they have it built in now. They have, like, if I wanted to, I could, hold on. Well, I have no idea. I'd have to look it up. I might look it up now that you brought it up, though, you know? How to put, like, a goal thing. Because I've put up the goal thing before. I've tried to put it up with the subs, but it doesn't quite work how I want it to work for the sub goal. Right? So I'm going to have to look into it and figure it out. And I could do, like, a bit goal or whatever. That would probably most likely be what I do, a bit goal, if I needed to. But I'll do that off stream this week. Oh, that's through... Wait, hold on. Damn it. Now you got me all distracted. Hold on a second. We'll give me a little bit of something. So, if I click on that, yeah, that's directly to Stream Elements. You should be able to click on. There's like two options. When I click on it, there's two options. There's a PayPal option and there's a Visa option, right? If I click the PayPal option, it should. Yeah. It should link you directly to my PayPal, unless... Because, let me tell you something, I got the full amount that you tipped. Right? So, however you did it, there was no, like, I didn't get 40 or 45. Speaking of insane, this week I'm gonna be going to the liquor store to buy some booze for the July 1st celebration. So that'll be a sponsored drink via you being the sponsor. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I'll look into it. I'll write this down so I don't forget, but I'll look into setting up goal for SSD. I'll look into that, and I'll look into that and I'll set that up, right? Maybe there might be an easy way to do it through Stream Elements. I could probably do it directly through Stream Elements, and like people can, like, if you go down in the description below, or whatever, what is the bio, whatever, for Twitch, if you scroll down to the bio for Twitch, is that what it's called? Hold on. If I go to my channel on Twitch, and I'm looking at my dumbass face right now. You scroll down to the, what is it called? The About section, I guess I could call it. If you scroll down to the About section, there'll be, oh, I need to change those. That was like the first images that I made. The YouTube image and the Twitter image and stuff like that. I need to add another YouTube thing. I need to change the design of them. And I need to add something for other stuff too. Yeah, I'm thinking about what to play on that day. Again, that's going to be a day where I play whatever I feel like playing. Could do No Man's Sky. Could do War Thunder. That's a lot of driving and flying and stuff like that. I'll look through my list of games and I'll install something. Maybe it'll be a surprise for everyone, even myself, because I still don't know yet. I did say that was going to be the last map I did in this game. One of the reasons why I kind of been standing around fucking around a little bit bullshitting, because I do want that to be the last map. I'm going to organize my inventory before we depart, because I do want to switch to a different game. It's weird. It's one of those weird feelings where it's like, alright, I've gained no experience today. So I really am going to have to rip through, like, if I go to my maps, what do we got? I really am going to have to rip through my fucking tier 5 maps, aren't I? Just so I don't die. Maybe tier 6. That's always the most frustrating. Actually, I want to keep that, and I want to move you back over to here for temporary purposes, push you here, so I can see what we get. Let's go to maps down here, and let's do a little bit of a boom, and a little bit of boom. Because there's no way I'm doing anything below tier 5, right? That's like something that I absolutely refuse. I'll do tier 5, tier 6, tier 7, because I think I can do those easily enough. Tier 8 and above, I think it's where it's gonna fuck with me a little bit.
Hail, Godslayer.
Because of the belfry? No. Because of you. Well, I mean, those subathon type streams, those have definitely become a thing in the recently. And I'm all for potentially doing something like that in the future. Or I should say something else like that in the future. Again, I've done one or two like little test streams, and they were really early on. I just wanted to test out to see how they would be. I'll probably do something like that, but in the future, you know.
Hail,
I'm not big on needing to, you know, expand the stream as fast as I can, right? So off stream, I'll probably grind out a bunch like the tier 5, tier 6, and 7 maps. I'll grind all those out. They'll all be rare maps that I'll grind out, I think. But I'm gonna try and get a level off stream, or at least get to 99% of level 88. I doubt that'll happen. We'll see. Maybe I'll just grind up to 2 levels, get to level 90, see how long that takes me. If I were to do something like that, though, I would probably have to play multiple different games. For sure, instead of just one. The best game to do it, though, at least for the most part, would probably be on XCOM 2. That would probably be one of the best games to at least start a don't end the stream counter. But yeah, this week, I'll look into setting up a goal fund thing, a goal tip thing, a tip goal, that's what they're called, tip goal for PC upgrades, I'll call it. I'll look into it and see if there's any other possible upgrades I can get outside of that. Maybe only stick to the SSD though. But I just like variety gaming too much to stick to one game like that. I know there are people that do stick to only one game. I can't do it though. Especially on days like today where it's like I'm kind of just like meh, in a meh mood. Where I'm in a good mood, but my interest in the games that I'm playing is meh because I don't know what to play. So I kind of just throw a dart and just play whatever. So for those of you that are watching on YouTube and the Twitch highlight, that is going to be it for me for the time being. If you're new here and you haven't already, be sure to be a citizen, become a citizen of the kingdom today via subscribing to this channel, as well as oh, I'm not ending stream. I'm changing game, right? Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm changing game. Got you. Anyways, if you're new here and you haven't already, become a citizen today via subscribing to this channel as well as my main channel. Links will be down in the description below through all my links if you're watching on YouTube. Exclamation point links like so. If you're watching on Twitch, be it live, the highlight, or the VOD, well, it's still up there. Be sure to follow me on Twitch. Catch me when I go live at 6 p.m. EST, EDT, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Invite link to the community Discord where you can always get the most accurate notifications of whenever I do go live, if I'm going to be a little bit late or early to stream outside of a half hour, or as long as I know I'm going to be late, as well as we can talk to other citizens of the kingdom. Whatever else catches your fancy through all my links. Until next time, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.